of Chainsaw Man. Are we good to go? We're good to go, we're good to go, we're good to go. So yes, I actually have covered this episode. Chapters 26 to 34, I just hit my microphone. 26 to 34 of Chainsaw Man, which happens to be kind of the most current chapter, I believe, 34, as of yesterday. And yeah, I mean, we looked up last time, literally everyone's goddamn dying, left, right, and centre. I was like, boy! We might have lost Himeno as well, which actually is kind of like the biggest hit for me. I was like, we just lost one of the best characters in the whole entire manga. In that little instant, I was like, boy, why? She was so cool, and now she's gone, possibly, maybe. Who the hell goddamn knows at this point? So it's just like one chapter, everyone's like, yeah, boy, and the next chapter, everyone's like, dead. I was like, oh. Welcome to Chainsaw Man, where no one lives, everyone dies. So anyway, it's actually point to actually gone live, so... Gone live. For chapters 26 to 34. Man, if I actually knew what I was doing, that'd be great. I just stopped. My brain just stopped completely for a second. I was like, what am I even doing? It's one of those days again that happens quite often. I'm like, damn, why? Oh god, it is pouring down outside. Jesus Christ. What is happening out there? It's like the heavens have opened, literally. We're good to go on that front. Are we on this front? Is the question. 'Tis true. She went out a hero though. Though I do strongly believe she's not dead. I cannot agree with a world without a hit. Whoa, hello. Don't worry, microphone. It's fine. Don't worry. You can stand up. It's okay. I believe she's still alive. They can't kill her off. This is against the law. It's against the law, I tell you. So, Chainsaw Man, Chapter 26, The Gun is Mightier. This is Sawatari. We've engaged in combat with Chainsaw on the third floor of the Nerima Nishihidai building. Bring back up. Gotta be honest, his design is so goddamn cool though. He's a man of swords. He's a man of swords. He's a sword boy. God, it is really bad out there. Jesus. I mean, most people are actually really powerful in this manga as well. It's one of the other things I kind of like, but it's not I don't know how to describe it. It's not as if it's like, wow, okay, kind of power. It's just like, well, in the context of how it works in this world, it makes sense. Rah. Ow. Do we shoot, sir? Aim for his arms or his heart. Take this. Ow, that really hurts. Well, when did I get cut? Ouch. Rah. Hey, bad guy. This guy, your body, right? And if he is, then what? If you move even 1 millimeter, Buddy Boy's face here is gonna be mincemeat. You little piece of. Yeah, that's right. On your knees. Huh? He disappeared. Did he accidentally hit? Oh yeah, Aki did use the sword to actually cut his lifespan down, didn't he? As well. Like, that happened like what I believe last chapter as well. Did Sword Boy accidentally hit that dab? Ah! R.I.P. Denji now. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I'll carry him. You go get the car. Hurry up. Though Chainsaw's friends should all be shot dead by now. Ugh. Even devil hunters are only human. They can't win against guns. Literally, everyone's goddamn dead. Everyone's goddamn dead. R.I.P. Denji. R.I.P. goddamn everyone at this point. Jesus Christ. They have guns? Ah! We're almost at the station. Move to another train car and blend in with the civilians. Oh shit! What the? Kyoto. We received word that Special Division 1, 2, 3, and 4 were all ambushed with guns in Tokyo. What? For real? Makima's dead? So we waited here for nothing? Kurose, Tendo. We've come under gunfire on the Shinkansen. There are bodies in there. Have them cleaned up. The luncheon's cancelled. I mean, that's like one part of the problem right now is the luncheon. There was gunfire in Tokyo too. Miss Makima, that blood. Were you shot? It's not mine. I wasn't hit. Oh. Jesus. It's like everyone goddamn dying the manga now at this point. Jesus Christ. Oh, my eyes. She is very spooky. That's why you can't really call her best girl just yet, because she's too spooky. She's too spooky to actually have the to be on the tier just yet. She's awesome, but you have to be kind of like, who is she though? Who is she? That's the question. Chainsaw Man, chapter 27 from Kyoto. Should we go straight to Tokyo to assist? And that would make it in time, even if we left right now. The enemy target is probably Denji. We'll deal with it right here. Well, I mean, oh boy. Denji's now in two bits. Kurose, go borrow about 30 convicts serving life sentences or worse from the Ministry of Justice. Tendo, rent out a nearby shrine, one at the highest altitude possible. Also, someone get me a change of clothes. He's heavy. Hurry, I won't be able to fight for a while, you know, now. So damn heavy. You help too. Alright already. Grab that side. What am I supposed to hold? What am I supposed to hold? Come on, grab it. Hey. What the hell? Don't start freaking out. Grab it. Listen, something feels wrong. Huh? What do you mean? Oh. What? Holy! Team E! Have Team C reconfirm Makima's death. This is Team E. This is Team E. Absolutely destroyed. I mean, there's destroyed and absolutely goddamn destroyed. We've been unable to make contact with Team C for that woman. Huh. But that's cool, to be honest. Why do we need blindfolds too? Makima reports directly to the Chief Cabinet Secretary. Ordinary devil hunters aren't authorized to know which devils she has contracts with. Say, Shuzo Mishima. Shuzo Mishima. Hey, put him in the van. Hey, do you hear me? Mishima. Oh shit. That is cool. So essentially she's yeah, she basically has a Death Note, but it's like, it's a handsy version of Death Note. It's hands note? Death hands? Note hands? One of those three, depending on which one's better. Say Takashi Inoue. Takashi Inoue. That is goddamn cool. Essentially, basically killing two birds with one stone, quite literally. That's an awesome power. Essentially, you clean up the streets while also taking out the enemy at the exact same time. What more can you ask for? That's a really freaking awesome power, to be honest. It's really clever. Huh, that's actually kind of cool. Hey, somebody help me. Ah! It stopped. You can remove those now. I finished what I can do from here. I'm returning to Tokyo. It's actually kind of goddamn cool though. I really do like that. I don't know why. It's kind of awesome. It's just one of those powers that you just kind of like. Oh, that's awesome. Chainsaw Man, Chapter 28, Secrets and Lies. These ridiculous powers. It's probably Makima's. Let's escape while we still can. Damn it! Didn't they kill her? Oh no! We lost the boy as well. We lost the boy. Oh shit! She's gone nuts. Cobain's just lost her fucking mind at this point. You people are the shooters, right? Snaketail. Oh no. Cobain's lost her goddamn mind. I can't believe we lost. I can't believe we actually lost Ardai. He was so goddamn cool. He went out a hero. We got to put an F in the chat for Ardai. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh man. What is she, a monkey? At least now we've got unhinged Kobeni though. Unhinged Kobeni. It's good. It's good. I love how literally everyone in this manga is now unhinged. Like everyone is unhinged. So the goddamn max at any given point they could just flip and actually probably just annihilate you. Kind of like what happened with Makima now, Kobeni now. Ugh. She even used Denji's goddamn meat shield as well. Jesus Christ. Die inside the van. Sorry I tried to kill you before. Sorry I tried to kill you. That's hilarious. I can't. It's like I'm high. He shielded me. For me. I can't take it anymore. This job is going to drive me crazy. Yeah, she's gone nuts. She's lost. The poor girl's lost her mind. What have you done to her? What have you done to her, Fujimoto? What have you done to her? She was she was pure. Now she's basically goddamn insane. She was pure. Now she's unhinged. We've lost the boys. We've lost her. When I see Miss Himena, I'm telling her I quit. Wow. Wow. Madoka, glad you're alive. How much of the Special Division survived? Special Divisions 1, 2, 3, and 4 came under gunfight simultaneously. Aside from the non-humans, almost everyone died. A shooting specifically targeting the Special Division? Odds are the gun devil was involved. I have a message from the higher ups. Due to the personnel shortage, Special Divisions 1, 2, 3, and 3 will merge with Special Division 4. From this point forward, they're placing Public Safety Devil Extermination Special Division 4 under your command. Jesus Christ, that's a long that's a long goddamn title. It's like there's no comma in between. It's like it's one whole thing. Also, this is for you. What is it? Resignation. You're quitting? The Special Division's gotten sinister. It's quit or be killed. I see. Well, yeah, essentially. That's the only three that survived the whole entire thing. Well, I guess, can you count Denji at this point? Because Denji's now half a person. Does he count? Also, one last question for me. How much of this had you anticipated? I'm not really at liberty to discuss public safety and internal affairs with civilians. Thank you for your service, Madoka. I'll pass this on. So she's a zombie. She is zombie now. I'll pass this on. Miss Makima, you know it's not like we're joining your special division, right? We're only here for training, you know. 1 week from now, we'll be on our way back to Kyoto. That's a shame. There are so many great restaurants in Tokyo. Well, is Power still alive? But at least we've got Power still. To 29, perfect score. Hope safely Devil Hunter engage in large-scale combat in Nerima. Did I miss a page? No, I think I did. No. Did I? No, I don't think I did. Oh, give me 1 second while I quickly have a look. Nope. No. 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 No, I read that one. I read that one. I must have been really quiet about it. Sorry. Because at that point I think I said that she's a zombie. No, I did read it out loud, but I think I was kind of silent about it, maybe. I swear I read it out loud. Because my brain's a little bit frazzled, but I remember that. Huh. Everyone is fine. Give me that apple. Let me eat it. No way, they're all mine. No apples for jerks who ran away from the enemy. I never fled. I left because I was hungry. That's all. Liar, scaredy cat, chicken. Why? Who else from Division 4 is still alive? That shorty called Kobeni. I guess the guy with the glasses 5'2". He quit the public safety. Like he was asking for more for me and Powie. We're gonna split. We're only here to eat your get well fruit. Poor him, I know. I'll leave you one because I'm nice. See ya. Curse. How many years do I have left? 2 years. Damn. Strain the heart. We got to pour one out for Himeno. We got to pour one out. We got to put an F in the chat for Himeno. It's also kind of depressing because the whole entire time she's like, "Don't die on me," and then she dies instead. It's kind of like, ah, why? Came back because I left my manga and he's crying. Awkward. Well, yeah, of course he's crying. A bunch of his work pals bit it, I guess. And his buddy Himeno is dead too. Makes sense. Wait a sec. I got nothing. I can't, like, cry at all. I was sad when Pachita died, but Himeno's death, not really. She was the first person to ever say she would be my friend too. Am I like a heartless jerk? Why would I cry if Power died? Nah, I don't think so. What if that jerk died? That's a nope. What if Makima died? If Makima died, I'd probably be down in the dumps for a while, but I think I'd be back to happy in 3 days. As for me, as long as I've got 3 square meals a day, a good night's sleep and a bath, I'm living the high life. Oh, did I lose not just my organ heart, but my human heart too? Whatever, forget the serious stuff. It's actually kind of depressing when you think about it. Everyone's becoming Dio. Unhappy thoughts will only make you unhappy. It's like, yeah. Come on, let's go see Makima. Ugh, now how depressing. Excuse us, hello. What's this now? What's this now? Were you crying? Should we step out? Who are you? We're from Kyoto. We're here to train Special Division 4 at Makima's request. Can I eat the apple? Train us? The Hoto incident and this latest attack proved that the enemy forces are targeting you, Denji. I was planning to strengthen Division 4, but then most of you went and died. Are you going to train us, Miss Makima? Unfortunately, I'm about to get quite busy, so I'm interested in introducing you to someone perfect for the job. He'll be training you. This is shh, quiet. Answer my questions. What did you feel when your teammates died? Nothing much. I was like, they're dead. Did you want to get revenge? I don't like revenge stuff, too dark and brooding. Me too. Humans or devils, which side are you on? The side that take care of me. The side that's winning. You both get a perfect score. Ah, it's that guy. It's the dude. It's the dude from Himeno's what's it called? What's the name of that word? Flashback. That's the one. Huh? Types like you two are few and far between. Excellent. I love you. I'm scared. Makima, you can go. Their training begins right here and now. Well, I'll leave you to it. Miss Makima! I'm a devil hunter with Special Division 1. Makes me feel good to be called master, so call me that. I like booze, women, and killing devils. Huh? Huh? I love how essentially he's kind of like the character that he's like could you classify his character like Jiraiya from Naruto? Like that kind of character, but in essence he's kind of just like any other character in this manga. He's like nothing. The way he was introduced is kind of like very throwaway. Like he's just a part of the world itself, and that's it. He hasn't got his like big entrance or anything like that. Like how every other character, how every other teacher character comes in like, yo, what's up? I'm the teacher, and then he's just kind of like, hey, answer these questions, boys. You're good. I like you. That's it. That's the whole entire entrance for his character. It's kind of funny because he kind of is like that character, the Jiraiya kind of. He does. Chapter 30: Bruised and battered. I can't get up. Ugh. Your muscles and skeletal structure is the same as ours. Stand on the neck and you can't move. The difference between you and humans is I smell blood. You recover by drinking blood. Ugh. God damn it, what's your problem, dude? Makima asked me to train you kiddos up. She must be in a fix since the gun devil's after your heart for whatever reason, but you're just a small fry who can be crushed in no time flat. Why'd you just attack us? I trained humans before, but devils like you two? Never done it, not once. I thought about what to do while I was drunk, and then a light bulb funny went off in my alcohol-addled brain. I'm the strongest devil hunter. A devil who can take down a powerhouse like me would be a powerhouse themselves. So I'm gonna keep hunting you two until you're able to defeat me. He's out of his mind. Totally. Let's try this again. Drunk geezer or not, we'll get arrested if we go and kill him. Denji. He essentially is that. He actually is that character in a nutshell. Like he's essentially him. I kind of like it. He's actually kind of. He's the teacher character they get midway through a manga. I guess like Zangetsu from Bleach as well. It's kind of Zangetsu from Bleach. I don't know. I'm trying to remember like a midway through like teacher character from a manga now. That's like a shonen manga. I don't remember actually. I can't remember anyone actually currently. Then she's dead again. The boy's immortal, the fiend's semi-immortal, and you have the mindset to be able to bash a person's head in with no hesitation. Neither of you has human rights. Ever since I was in Taike, I've been so strong that I'd break my toys in no time. I always wanted some unbreakable toys. I turn you into the baddest of the badasses. Con. See, it won't come out right. used the fox recklessly and got on its bad side, it probably won't ever let you use it again. And that's what it's from the curse devil, right? How many more times can you use that? So that's what you mean by training. Glad you're so quick on the uptake. We're here to we're here to do career coaching for the humans in the special division. This may be inappropriate to say, but we expected you to call it quits after this latest incident. And in fact, someone from your division did move to the civilian sector. If you're going to carry on with the job, we need you to be significantly prepared. Prepared? Yes, prepared. If you aren't quitting, then it looks like we'll have to have your contract with us. Have you contract with a stronger devil to contribute to the special division? Will you quit public safety and enjoy the life you have left, or will you stay on and see hell? The one who killed my family and the one who killed my buddy are both still alive. How could I quit? I see. Understood. It's already pretty late. We'll leave for today. We'll be back tomorrow with the paperwork and whatnot. Looks like what our senior in Kyoto told us was true. Be careful, everybody in the special division is insane, they said. You might want to be more objective. You might want to take a more objective look at yourself. Oh. There's a woman here to see you. Take your time. That's a commander actually did quit then. Man, that's depressing. We technically lost Kobeni as well. Who we got left, boys? Who we got left? Everyone that we liked is gone. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I originally thought they were talking about I thought they mentioned Madoka. That's because Madoka actually left beforehand. I thought that's who they're talking about still at this point. But then Kobeni makes sense. I'm going home to sleep. I'll pick you up at your place tomorrow. His brain broke again. Get better. Get better. How many times did I get killed today? At least 20. I'm not exactly sure because whenever you died, I was usually unconscious too. That geese is too strong. If we're gonna keep living like this, we're gonna be seriously unhappy. I worked hard so far to get happiness. Now it's work hard and be unhappy. That's crap. Should we flee together? If we ran, it would be running from public safety. Pretty sure this time we'll get the devil treatment for real. That drunk bastard thinks he can treat us like his toys. I'm starting to get really mad. I've got it. Got what? A way to defeat him. He's super strong, but alcohol has rotted his brain. We should fight him using our minds. I see. Yeah, I've been totally thinking about that lately too. Like, how cool would it be if we got into a fight? How cool would it be if I could fight like one-on-one, like one of those brainy characters in the manga and stuff? Let's murder him with our intellect. Oh man, I feel like I've gotten way smarter already. Oh man, that's great. Oh man. Damn punks ditched my training. To the 31, the future rules. The scent of this blood. It's a drunk geezer. He's here. Anybody who ruins our daily life has got to die. Commence Operation Super Smart. Whoa. A blood weapon. They went straight for my head. An ambush is it? So the hunter is now the hunted. This is like Home Alone, but a lot more violent, and also involving devils. Denji tried. That was your best try yet. Ow! So cornered prey will use their brains. Use your heads even more. There are 2 reasons you lost this time. 1, Powder uses too much blood fighting like that. Her actual body ends up anemic. 2, Denji, you couldn't predict my attack. You did good this time. We're done for the day. I'm going drinking. How he said we're done for the day. Lucky us. What? What? Beast should never trust a hunter. Well, he's dead. R.I.P. Denji again. Having you contract with a stronger devil means the specifics of the contract will probably be pretty brutal, but it wouldn't do that out of cruelty, you know. When you return to work, you'll be plunging into the lion's den. You'll need a weapon with which to defend yourself, right? This is where devils captured alive by public safety are locked up. Let's find you a weapon in here. On an unrelated note, that beauty from yesterday, she your girlfriend? Get your mind out of the gutter. That was my buddy's younger sister. Uh-oh, did she hit you? No, she gave me letters. Letters? These are letters my sister sent me. You should read them, so I'm passing them on to you. Is Dad feeling better? I'm not hunting for food or anything. You don't have to send me rice anymore. How's Dad doing lately? Are you making sure he takes his medicine? I made Aki get some piercings. He was really annoyed. I don't think I can do it after all. How can I get Aki to quit? He just brushed me off with some non-answer again. We'd like you to make contact with the devil in this cell. In here is the future devil. 2 people in public safety have a contract with this one. One of them gave half their lifespan. The other gave it both eyes. Their senses, the sense of taste and their sense of smell. If it likes you, you'll get a deal for cheap. Go on in. Oh. The future rules. The future rules. Future rules. It's got a pretty cool design, to be honest, as well. Yeah. The future rules. The future rules. You say it too. I'm gonna make a contract with you. Tell me what you want from me. For 32 over and over again. Man, your attitude is the worst ever. The future rules. It's like an NPC from like a Fallout game. The one's actually lost their goddamn mind at that point. Like, future rules. But whatever. Show me your future. I come up with the details of a contract depending on the future. Hurry up and stick your face in my belly. How else am I going to see your future? Huh? These are the terms of our contract. Let me live in your right eye. Do that and I'll help you. You look like you're thinking that's it. I feel like seeing your future with my own eyes. Because in your future, you're going to die in the worst possible way. Do you want to know how you die? Don't bother. I'm not interested in how I die. How I die. As long as I can kill those I want to kill, I don't care what comes after. I'll get in my eye. The future rules. Alright. Your moves just now get a perfect score. From now on, your training doesn't need to be daily. We'll do it once a week. Yeah, hooray. Keep a cool head even when you have a battle high. Always keep your weapons and the situation in mind. In light of your training, you're ready for real combat tomorrow. Real combat? We're heading out to capture the ones who killed Himeno and the rest of the rest Samurai Sword and Snake Girl. It'll be the new Division 4 debut. If the mission fails, Division 4 is done. And if that happens, you two will be put down via real battle with me. If that happens, I'll let you. If that happens, I'll let you go out. I'll let you go out. If that happens, I'll let you go without killing you. Huh? Because you made me stronger. Now I can kill more devils. And if I do that, I got a date with Makima. Good work. I know you've been quite busy. I'm counting you to keep training Denji in power. I've gotten sick of him already. Every time a dog I train dies, I drink more and more. I thought with toys I'd feel no guilt, even if they're broke. But mine's gotten weak with age. Even toys have me feeling things. So, what do you want to talk about? The ambush on the Special Division Public Safety are no fools. You knew about it and let it happen, didn't you? I came under gunfire myself, you know. Whatever inhuman deeds you do, even if you kill my pet dogs, as long as you're on humanity's side, I'll look the other way. As long as that's true, only as long as that's true, all I want is to save as many people from the devils as possible. It's been decided that if this mission succeeds, Existence Division 4 will be aggressively reported on. Then Division 4 will have more freedom to operate, and we can save even more people from devils. Liar. Who is she, boy? I mean, how can you not get attached to Denji and Power though? They're like the power couple. Like the power couple. They're so great together. Am I the only one also, when you think about it, Makima's eyes... Oh. The zoom in. Oh, Jesus Christ, it failed completely. We'll leave it there anyway. Makima's eyes kind of look like the hypnosis thing. You know, when you kind of have the hypnosis. Don't you know anyone else actually has the exact same kind of features in their eyes? Thingy doesn't. But her eyes kind of have the hypnosis symbol, like the rings. How in theory, when you think about it, so I'm not wrong in thinking that then, because I was thinking to myself, has she kind of brainwashed Denji to actually kind of do her bidding? So then in theory, she might be evil. Because it has to be like that, because every single time they mention that Denji might in theory get closer to Makima, everyone's like, oh shit. So there has to be something going on there. So that the only possibility is the fact is her her eyes kind of hypnotize people to actually kind of do her bidding. So in theory, she actually might be evil, because even he says even he asks, only if you're on our side. So I'm guessing there's more to her. Possibly, maybe. Who knows, boys? Who knows? I have to like look into it, because it's kind of interesting actually. Because I just noticed it, because when he mentioned about whose side you're on, I was like, wait a second, maybe there's something going on with her. We're having the big boss move to the villa. You should go too, sir. As long as Makima's alive, there's nowhere in Japan you can run to. We're prepared to engage the enemy right here. Now keep quiet. Shut up, girl. Sir. If Granddad were here, he'll never stand for running away. Plus, that damn Denji is in Division 4. Next time, I'll rip out his heart. No need to worry about your leader. Even if he dies, he'll revive. If you're sticking around, worry about not getting bitten instead. Bitten? What's she talking about? Our secret weapon is below us. Oh! Granddad's parting gift. A zombie army made of good-for-nothings who couldn't pay back their debts. Oh! Humans bitten by a zombie will turn into zombies themselves. That's how we'll finish off Division 4. So basically, zombies now. Well, ain't that ominous? Ain't that ominous? 33, mission start. We're going sightseeing in Tokyo, then return to Kyoto. You'll probably never see us again anyway, so let me ask you something, Aki. We heard you're after that gun devil. Do you really believe you can kill it? You lost this battle to an enemy who killed about 20 Special Division agents. What makes you think you can defeat the devil that killed millions of people around the world? See, our lives were ruined by the gun devil too. That's why we joined public safety. But trying to kill the gun devil would never even consider it. Thinking rationally, you'd know it's not possible. Honestly, watching you makes me angry. You're so weak, yet you give yourself a goal like the main character of a manga. It's so cringy, it gives me goosebumps. Ah! It's so meta because it's true. It's so meta because it's true. See? I've got him right now. Do not. It's maybe the commentary. All I need to do is stand back. All you need to do is stand back and keep your mouth shut. When I lose and die, then you're welcome to come and laugh at me. I'm aware that I've stopped looking at myself objectively, but I also know I couldn't go on if I did. Thank you for your advice. Aki, even though you tick me off, I'm rooting for you. I'll leave you with one last piece of advice. Everybody in Special Division is insane, so be careful. I mean, Aki is kind of insane himself, to be honest. Just a little bit. I guess it's from public safety. Bring out the pricey tea. Bring out the pricey tea. Thank you very much for your cooperation. It's come to my attention that our young bloods went rogue and fired guns in Tokyo. I'll tell you anything you want to know. I need you to understand I did not order this here, you see. As I hear it, the one pulling the strings is this Sawatari girl. Our youngsters were apparently tricked into making contact with the Gun Devil with her brokering the deal, and the terms of the contract for 20,000 yen payment to the Gun Devil. Contractors can get guns and ammo. We devils need money in their world too. They're not so different from us humans after all. I need the names of everyone in the organization who has contact with the Gun Devil. Write them down here. Sure thing. Please toss them in the slammer for a little while. Teach them a lesson. I'll need names from the syndicates other than your own too. Hey Missy, you haven't got a clue how this thing works, do you? Even if I knew names, if it got out that I squealed, we'll have an interfamily war on our hands. Ridiculous. It's for the safety of the public. I'd appreciate cooperation. Missy, are you familiar with the phrase necessary evil? Say we destroyed each other, what would happen then? Foreign mafias would elbow their way into Japan through the cracks, that's what. Do we do some bad things? Sure. But the Chinese mafia, the Russian mafia, they commit far more horrible deeds than us. We're the ones holding them at bay. Just like you devil hunters keep humans safe from the devils, we in the Yakuza keep the Japanese people safe from the foreigners. They say a lot of devil hunters are uneducated idiots. Maybe it's only natural you wouldn't know. I can't sell out my own for chump change. This isn't money. It's everyone here's father, mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers, brothers, sisters, lovers, and wives. Their eyes. Eyes? Oh. Rest assured, public safety has someone who can put these eyes back the way they were before. If you'd be so kind as to cooperate, I'll introduce you to them. That is disgusting. That is rancid. Why you? Your necessary evil? It's just an excuse to justify your own crimes. Those excuses are unnecessary to society. The true necessary evils are always kept collared and controlled by the state. The basement and the first floor are surrounded by Devil Extermination Division 7 and the police. Division 1 is handling all suppression efforts inside the building. We'll call as many public safety agents as possible and take Denji's heart. Afterward, you and I at least should be able to escape if we use the snake. It's the wee button for Makima as well. Makima is terrifying because you actually literally know nothing about her. Like there's literally like there's nothing about her. She's a complete rogue to the whole entire manga. Because everyone else, you kind of got some idea of what's going on with them. Makima, like, who is she? What is she? Is she evil? Is she good? What is it? What is it? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm scared. I'll kill Denji. Don't lose your cool. There is no plan. We're throwing every single special division agent at that building. And there we go. That was basically the rest of the actual volume, but there is still one more chapter to go. There is still chapter 34. So, I actually kind of hope this actually is actually not too bad, because I don't really like readers on here because they're always kind of not very good. So, Chainsaw Man. Lieutenant Shina from Kanagawa Prefecture Police. I'm Fumino, Devil Examination Division 2. I'm the captain of Special Division. I'm the captain of Special. There, Jesus Christ. I'm the captain of Special Division 4. There we go. Name's Kishibe. In today's operation, the police and Devil Examination Division 2 will be blocking the first floor and basement exits. Special Division 4 will be subdued. Special Division 4 will subdue the terrorists inside the building. There's just one thing your team should be aware of. Most Special Division 4 agents are non-humans. If someone from this Division 4 escapes into town, the damage will be worse than if the terrorists have their way. To prepare you for the contingency, there we are, of your teams having to engage with Division 4 rather than the terrorists, I'll give you the rundown on our agents. Chainsaw Man, Chapter 34, full team. Zombies! Zombies! Kya, kya, kya. It's all you can eat. Huh? It's Shark Boy! It's legit Shark Boy! The Shark Fiend. This one can swim in any surface, walls, ground, you name it. You can also take a devil form for a short period of time. He's literally he's a Shark Boy. Gwah, that hurt. All I can remember is that one TV show as a kid that had half sharks, half humans. It reminds me of those. I can't remember the name of the program. I have to go and find it afterwards. It's basically just that. It reminds me of that now. That hurt. Oops, my bad. If you tried to bite me, I thought you were a zombie. The Violence Fiend. Under normal circumstances, when these guys become fiends, they're weaker than they are devils, but this one is still too strong, even as a fiend. So we'll make the Violence Fiend wear a poison dispensing mask. Do not remove that mask under any circumstances. Kukli High Shark Boy. Could be best boy, who knows? Hey, human lady, you might want to get out of here. If you get bitten, you'll turn to a zombie. Oh, you're a devil. Oh, shit! The spider devil. She usually takes on a human shape, but devils with human-like appearances tend to be friendly to humans, but a devil's a devil. She'll kill people just for looking at her the wrong way. Blah. Got my shoes dirty. What a jerk. The angel devil. That's a goddamn oxymoron. That's an oxymoron. It contradicts itself. A unique case, a devil who isn't hostile towards humans but do not approach. Touch this one and your lifespan will be siphoned off. Hey you, got a handkerchief? It's Arky! It's Arky! It's the boy, he back! I'm surprised you get this. I'm surprised you get this close to me. If I touch you, I'll shorten your lifespan. It's safe through cloth, right? I love how she's basically a contradiction, though. She's an angel devil. It's just like, huh? Huh? How does that work? Ow, ow. Whoa. He's like, well, I've got 2 years, so might as well just kind of... He's basically YOLO man at this point. He's YOLO man. Ah, man. Whoa. Devil. Move him outside. I'm being ordered around. Well, it's better than fighting, I guess. Don't resist. Surrender now. Snake. Spit it out. Oh, that's terrifying. Son of a... Ghosts. Kill him. That's fucking terrifying. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. That was Chainsaw Man. We've actually quite completed the whole entire manga. Oh, man, I want to read more of it now. It's so freaking good. It just... Oh, it's so good. I love it. It's just like... It's like the most, like... ordinary manga in the universe, but also the most, like, kind of deconstructive of the whole entire, like... everything. It's really cool. I kind of miss it now. Good point. Ghosts alive. So does that mean Himeno might in theory be alive? Could we get Himeno back? Who knows? Could it be like one of those could it be like one of those things from Yu-Gi-Oh that you just have to fight the person back and they come back alive? Who knows? Maybe. Hopefully. because that'd be kind of cool. I want Himeno back. I want Himeno back. Okay, Himeno is cool, but you never know. There could in theory be a chance that they just have to get her back from the ghost dimension, or she might come back as a ghost as well. That'd be interesting. Like she just come back as a ghost. That would be an interesting twist. Like in essence, if by some miraculous fluke that she comes back as a ghost and actually kind of makes a contract with good old Aki, boom, she's back. She's ghost girl though. She's not technically alive, but it's something, as they say. I don't know. Maybe I'm just spouting nonsense. I don't know. All I know is Under Press is actually over now because I'm actually caught up completely to Chainsaw Man. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, see, that would be an interesting kind of thing to go out on. Like, he actually gets killed by the person he cares most about, and she also then she cares most about him. So I guess that is kind of the worst way to go out. Go out in the most ironic way possible as well, to be honest. But who knows, they say, who knows. But yeah, I think it's actually kind of interesting that it's this idea of a necessary evil in the world, because technically speaking, the devils themselves are kind of necessary evil as well, because they kind of keep everything else at bay. Because without Denji or anyone like that, technically speaking, the whole entire world would go into disarray, because let's face it, he kind of is. Him being there is bringing out all the enemies, and actually then they can actually kill them, and actually kind of then take out the Gun Devil finally. So technically speaking, Denji's kind of the main necessary evil the whole entire manga series, like subtly in a way. Like he's kind of, without him there, technically speaking, that's true, because you don't know anything about Makima though, because I guess in a way, if Makima's not there, then Denji then wouldn't want to kill the Gun Devil, because he's got a goal if he kills the Gun Devil. Without Makima there, then there's no goal for him. So possibly speaking, at that point, yeah, she would be necessary evil as well. They're both necessary evils in a way, because let's face it, if they both weren't there, the actual, I guess in a way, speaking of which, it could be trying to say that the main protagonist of the whole entire manga series, in a grander scheme of things, is a necessary evil in their own way as well. Like in essence, what the hell is that? Oh yeah, that could be true actually. But it would be kind of interesting if the whole entire thing is that what they're trying to say is, without certain characters in the manga series, now without the main protagonist actually there wouldn't be a series in its own right. Like in essence, it's kind of like that idea that they're technically trying to say that a protagonist in the manga, or anything really, technically speaking, is a necessary evil, because without them there, nothing would actually kind of take place. I mean, it's obvious, but it's not in that kind of context. You get what I mean? Like in essence, Naruto could in theory be a necessary evil, because he brings out everyone else to actually kind of fight them. Then actually can in theory take them out. Simply speaking, it's one of those things that you're meant to understand that the actual actions of the characters are justified. They're actually meant to be they're the heroes after all. But in theory, they could in theory be seen as necessary evil at the same time. But in essence, without them there, then you wouldn't actually kind of you actually have the whole entire thing. I guess in context, some other characters aren't so much. I guess Goku wouldn't be a necessary evil, because definitely speaking, Frieza and everyone else just kind of does it anyway. I think the only one that actually really kind of comes out to kill Goku is really Raditz, if I remember correctly, or Cell as well maybe. Majin Buu I don't think does. I don't think Frieza does either. What happened again? I'm gonna go back a page in case it starts like magically start just spouting a ghost page. Yeah, it's true actually. I thought it was actually kind of a nice cathartic moment as well, catharsis for her character. But yeah, you can actually kind of see that Aki's kind of life is tragic in the way as well. Like he's I love how in the whole entire time, they're basically trying to make him seem as if he's kind of the typical protagonist of the whole entire manga. In essence, how one of the people were like, yeah, the way that you're acting makes me sick because you're acting like a main protagonist in the manga. Because he actually is. His whole entire life is dictated like a character in a manga series. Like, his whole entire life is just like everything you've seen. The whole entire thing of his family's dead. He wants revenge. He lost his friend as well. And now that... and that friend asking to actually live on, but then dying instead. It's yeah, it's like he's basically full punishment at this point, but he's basically like, I don't know, there's about hundreds of him out there, but he's kind of basically the embodiment of that character. Like he's a physical embodiment of that character in the manga that kind of just deconstructs the whole entire idea, in theory. Like, in essence, without him there, you wouldn't actually have, I guess, in a way, the revenge kind of plot line, because Denji's kind of Denji's motivation for taking down the actual gun devil isn't kind of typical, kind of the typical motivation. We can't get behind him, technically speaking, because he wants that touch. He wants that touch. But then Aki is the character that allows us to actually kind of feel connected to the world itself, because in theory he is the one we're meant to be following. He's a typical character of this whole entire manga, of this whole entire world, but we're actually kind of relegated to someone who isn't that at all. Yeah, it's a whole entire thing of Denji's basically the anti-character. He's kind of the character we're meant to side with him, but in theory he is kind of genuine in his own way, but in theory also he's kind of an asshole. Like that's kind of the thing with him as well. Like he doesn't feel anything towards anyone else besides himself. So he's technically not really sociopathic, but he actually has that personality trait about him. He's just kind of like, well, I don't feel anything else towards anyone else. You know, what I kind of feel bad towards would be Makima, but then I get over it. So basically, even though he wants to cop that feel, even if she dies, he would just continue on. He wouldn't care. So technically speaking, he's basically the stoic protagonist. He's the edgy character in Isekai basically, but he's not the typical version of it. Because in theory, he's not ever presented to be that kind of character. He's technically meant to be sociopathic. Like he's a complete sociopath, but in theory not, because there's a sense of grounding to him at the same time that it counteracts the whole entire thing. That's also pretty tragic, to be honest. Like he's meant to be kind of cool, but at the same time he's like everyone else. He's just got a terrible life. I hope he doesn't, because he's cool. He's a really cool character. He's basically, but then again, Jiraiya dies in Naruto, so again, him dying is a necessary evil. So technically, I guess this whole entire arc is a necessary evil. In theory, this whole entire arc's gonna have events happen that happen in other mangas because they're meant to happen. In essence, like the necessary evils of other mangas happen in this whole entire thing. But they're not in a typical sense, because then it's not ever presented to be that way beforehand. There's no sensei character in this series before he gets here, before Kishibe gets here. So technically speaking, I guess in a way, this whole entire arc is the necessary evil of the arc. Like every single event that we know to be typical of another manga series isn't typical here, because there isn't this sense that this is a typical manga series. So everything in this manga is presented to be a necessary evil instead. So him dying is necessary evil, possibly Aki maybe biting the dust, who knows? And actually then by the hands of Himeno is a necessary evil to actually how ironic his life will be in the end, and so on and so forth. Yeah, that was kind of cool. I like how they're like, yo, we got zombies. It's like, oh shit, they're dead. It's just, hello. It's kind of cool. I like it. I thought it was actually kind of a neat thing to do. I kind of would have liked to see them survive a little bit more, because zombies are kind of cool sometimes. We have ghost zombies in JoJo. It's actually I actually kind of want to see zombies in here as well. What else they would actually do? But they're dead now. They're gone. They're not coming back. But yeah, I mean, I like what Fujimoto's actually doing in this manga series, because every single thing he's doing is typical of a manga series, but here it's kind of presented on its head. It's like I guess, I don't know how to explain it. It's like making a sandwich, but you flip it over instead. It's basically this exact same sandwich, but from a different perspective. It's the same exact thing you know it to be, but it's from a different angle, and you're actually kind of like, well, it's actually kind of new now. So technically speaking, this whole entire series is actually a reverse sandwich. It's still the same, but it's completely different because you don't know it's not presented in the typical sense that how you know it. Yeah, everything's just kind of like everything's gone to shit in a way, but it's also kind of an interesting gone to shit. It's like we don't know what's gonna happen here. Who's gonna survive it? Who's gonna live? I mean, they can't. I mean, if Aki bites the dust at this point, it's also kind of interesting because he goes out like Eren does in Attack on Titan, the first like arc of the whole entire series. How Eren dies immediately, like how he's like, I'm gonna take down the Titans, and then gets bitten and dies. And that's basically the end of him. I guess the same thing will happen to Aki, but Aki will die by the hands of Himeno probably because that's how he's meant to go. His life is tragic, and it actually has to go out via the person he cares about, and actually then vice versa cares about him as well. That'd be interesting to wait and see. Oh man, now we've got to wait until Sunday to actually kind of, or Monday technically speaking. Monday's kind of a better day to cover it, I think. To actually cover the next chapter of Chainsaw Man. I have now caught up to it. I got to finish off Fire Punch still. Got to see how that ends. Yeah, you don't actually know what he's gonna do next. You kind of just, I didn't think Himeno was gonna die at this point, but she's dead. I mean, Kabene's gone. Adai's dead as well. And then Denji gets cut in half at one point, and then yeah, I mean, you just don't know. I actually it does seem for add so much more to it, I think, because you don't know, and you're kind of always fearing the worst. I mean, you kind of have that laxed attitude slightly, but at the same time, it's kind of like, oh shit, anyone can die. You don't want anyone to die. Anyone can in theory die. So it's kind of like don't. But yeah, that's Fire Punch. That's Chainsaw Man. So we have to wait and see what happens next, I guess. So yeah, I actually hope you actually have enjoyed this whole entire series of catching up with Chainsaw Man. There we go. My brain's stopping now. Oh man, I gotta find. There's no other Shonen Jump series that's actually kind of caught my eye. The only one I can think of that's actually kind of like this is that Jigaraku, I think it's called. It actually is pretty cool. That's the only other one I can think of. Actually, kind of like, oh, that's kind of cool. But other than that, not really. Just kind of sad. The only one I actually have is Chainsaw Man. But now I'm actually covering a Shonen Jump manga. So actually, I've gone up in the world. I don't think I've covered a Shonen Jump manga beforehand. So technically now I have. So yeah. See, that's a reason enough to actually go and read it. I'll have to go read Jigaraku actually. It does look pretty freaking good, to be honest. I've actually heard really good things. So that's why it was so familiar then, because I actually saw the cover pages for Jigaraku, and I actually thought it looks very similar to something, and there we go. So maybe Jigaraku next. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? There's also I have to kind of look at what else is actually kind of on the pipeline, as they say. So actually, so many things I want to read, but I actually have like limited ability to actually kind of remember things at this point. I'm 22 years old, but I cannot remember anything. I've seen people actually kind of sing its praise a lot on Twitter as well. So it's one of those things I've always wanted to read it, but I kind of thought to myself, should I? Don't know. I have to take a look at it now then. I think it's free on Shonen Jump actually, because it's actually been free this whole entire time. They never actually ever charged for it like they did with this or Fire Punch. Well, Fire Punch was actually subbed officially by Viz until they actually put in the vault. So yeah, I mean, anyway, we'll see what happens. I might cover it. I need something as violent as Chainsaw Man now to actually kind of cover, because I haven't covered anything as violent since JoJo. So it's kind of like I need something to actually kind of be on par with it now. I need that stability in my life. Otherwise, it's kind of like it's sunshine and rainbows too much for me at this point, or depression. So yeah. Anyway, that is me done for today. So as always, if you have enjoyed this whole entire show as a whole on Twitch, then do leave that follow on Twitch, because indeed it does me quite a bit. You should then be able to watch these streams alive. If you have enjoyed it here on YouTube and you do want to leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed it's me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed it here on YouTube and you do want to stay a bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed it's me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed it here on YouTube and you want to stay a bit longer for the whole entire point, then leave a follow on Twitter or join my Discord as well. Both will tell me as soon as I live and as I do as well. But until next Monday, we're chapter 35 of Chainsaw Man. See you guys later. Bye for now.